So I'm working on removing the lower trunk latches on the Honda Element today. So the lower lift gate comes down like this, and you'll see the latch hidden on the side there. And the first thing you do is we have to take this plastic panel off. So there's actually a, the lever that releases the latches. You work that off, and then you use a regular Phillips head to remove the screw right there. Let me pan back. And then we're also going to need, so this is a number 2 Phillips head. We're going to need a number 3 to do the latches themselves. I'll show you that in a minute here. So let's take that out. We're going to use a plastic trim removal tool. So we'll use a plastic trim removal tool to go in and remove the back of this. We'll work around carefully so that way you don't break the clips that mount it. Okay, it should come out without breaking any of the plastic, and you can slide that over the top of the mounts here. Okay. I think that's right. So I pulled out the service manual to double check that I had my instructions in the junkyard correct. The one note is that you might need to remove the tailgate weather strip, page 2116, which means you might need to glue it back on with the 3M or a double-sided adhesive tape. There's 2 clips on either side of that weather strip there on the lower tailgate. Right. So making sure that we remove that properly. And so the 2 latches are mounted on each side, and we'll use a number 3 Phillips head. Make sure you use a fresh one when you're doing that, so that way it doesn't strip the screw. You'll see that the each trunk latch is plugged in to the wiring harness here on either side. And then I usually go in and remove the clip this way. You'll have to feel for it, but it's winter now, so it's brittle. So I push on one side of the clip from underneath, and it pushes it up through there. And then if you can come over here. So these latches attach to the lever right here. You want to pull these clips off. There's one for the left side, one for the right side, and just lift out the metal so that the latch will be able to slide out. And so either side is done the same way. You just take out the screws. And then you'll feel for that metal piece. Maybe hold on to that as you remove the latch. So I usually disconnect that metal bar from the latch while it's underneath so that you can pull the latch out. And there's a clip on either side. This one has the pink one, and then it connects to that metal piece right there. But you have to slide that out because then you can get the piece of metal out. I would leave it to remount it. And so the other side is done the same way. I'll have links to the OEM part numbers. There's a different part number for the right than the left, as well as links to eBay. I usually sell these on eBay as a set if they're still available, so I hope that helps. I'm back in the office, bench testing, and a couple notes here. This is the right side latch. You'll see it'll have an R there. There is a pink snap connector and a blue plug. And then the left side latch, we'll have left on this side, on the other side. You'll have an orange snap connector and a gray plug. So if you're looking at these, sometimes I had a buyer on eBay message me all confused, and I normally sell them in a set, but I do have them selling separately, and he just wanted to confirm with what the differences are, because you'll have an R here and an L there, and it gets very confusing, but you can go by the color-coded plugs. And for bench testing, it's just a 2-prong connector, and in the open position, there will be continuity between these between the 2 plugs here. So I have a multimeter, and I use a power probe sometimes, so there will be continuity when the latch is in the open position. So I hope that helps. Again, I'll have links to eBay in the description. We'll see you next time.